the City of Hull Club, we've got Andy Lyons. Other names to be watching out for: Paul Marling from the City of Hull Club, John Redmond from the City of Hull Club. In the veteran category, possibly John Matthews will start as favourite. Sorry John, probably the kiss of death there. On the ladies' side, we have round about 30 runners, and Debbie Franz from the Hull Achilles Club will probably start out as the favourite. LC has made a break right from the start. It would appear from a quick check of the course that Dave Ottaway hasn't made the start line. Therefore, Andy Lyons is now going to be the clear favourite for this race. And with only a matter of a few hundred yards gone, he's already established a tremendous lead. It looks to be Paul Marlin leading the chasing pack in the second group. Now looking extremely comfortable, setting a cracking pace here. He's got, what, 100 yards, 200 yards lead now over the chasing pack. In the chasing pack, who just out of camera shot at the present time, I can see Paul Marling from the City of Hull. I think I can see John Matthews from City of Hull in there. Any more at the moment, I'm afraid I can't tell. But the gap is growing all the time. It's looking, even at this early stage, to be a little bit of a one-horse race. We're now on Westella Road, coming up the hill. We're round about the mile mark, just past the mile mark, and Andy Lyons coming into shot. And now you can see the gap with the second group coming through. As they get a bit closer, we should be able to identify a few of the runners for you. But Andy Lyons going through. He looks quite invincible at this stage. As soon as I can see the number, I'll be able to give you the second place runner. Third is Paul Marling. Fourth is John Matthews. But in second place, we have runner 394, who according to my books is Dave Ottaway. Now, that isn't Dave Ottaway, quite clearly, so someone is running in Dave Ottaway's number. Going here through in 393 is Ian Brewer. Ian will be fancying himself finishing high up in the order in a fast time. But the runners are having to battle into a stiff headwind here. A springhead vest going through now, number 391, Mark Simpson. Phil Groves from City of Hull just nicely gone through. 382 there is Peter James from Tadcaster Harriers. Now the chasing group here, a lot of runners. Pete Chapman leading them. 446 from City of Hull going through there.
There's your first lady.
And here comes the first lady. And it's number 36, and that is Debbie Franz from Hull Achilles, as we expected. Bunch of runners going through there. City of Hull runner I spotted. 192 running through there. In the red shorts is Adam Wright, unattached runner. 268 going through, Robert Withnall, Hull Springhead. In fact, quite a bevy of Hull Springhead lads going through there. 267 Jeff Walker. 426 going through. Unfortunately, I don't know that number, it isn't on my list. Can't give you his name, I'm afraid. East Hull 352 going through. We have Graham Havercroft. Quite a bevy of East Hull lads coming through here. 425, once again, it's a number that isn't on my list. Sorry, I can't give you his name. Another lady going through. 40 is Julie Grice of Hull Springhead. Number 35 is Helen Bird of Hull Achilles. Coming through in the fancy headgear here, it must be a sunny day. Number 435. I don't know, unfortunately, the names. Numbers don't coincide with my list. 274 coming through here is Stuart Wadsworth of Fenner Flyers. The field now getting spread out a little bit. Number 270 going through, Colin Bays of Scarborough. Couple of Springhead lads, number 366, Stephen Devereaux going through. 440 puffing a bit there. Can't give you a name, unfortunately, not on my list. Another lady going through, number 47. Number 47, according to my list here, Leslie Bays of Scarborough. Another lady going through, 431. Once again, sorry, can't give you a name on that one. Apologise to the lady concerned. Another lady creeping through here, 428. Likewise, unfortunately, I can't give her a name. A Springhead lady going through, number 39, Tracy Adamson. Coming now towards the back end of the field, number 179 in very attractive gear there. I make that Peter Hosey, unattached. Lady going through, 49, that's Lorraine Gibson, a White City Roadrunner. 354, once again fancy hat. And that is David Mann, a Ghoul Viking Strider. Couple of ladies going through, 34 and 55. 34 is Jackie Ricketts from Hornsea. 55 is Jill Tremere, hope that's how you pronounce the name, East Hull Harriers. Starting to blow a bit now, number 433 just going through. Once again, unfortunately, I can't give you his name. I haven't got the list with the 400s on. Lady with anorak must be expecting rain. Number 78, we've got Karen Cartledge. She's unattached. I'm unattached. You'll probably want to see me later.
Nice and steady.
Smile for the camera there from number 433. Hull Springhead 266 there. I made that Michael Nicholson. Oh, and a nice wave for the camera there. 354, we've met him once before. David Mann, Ghoul Viking Striders. 369, I can see London on the front of his vest, so he's come a long way today for this race. David Lightfoot, London Roadrunners. Number 39, Springhead Harrier young lady going through. Tracy Adamson, we've met her before. Number 219 there. I think he's probably feeling the effects of the uphill headwind. 219, it's Clarence Sanderson, unattached. Maybe we ought to sign him up.
Better known as Oscar.
Better known as Oscar, I've just been informed. Number 428, unfortunately, very attractive young lady. Can't give her a name. Quite a group of runners here. 177 in a red vest. I'm not sure whether it's an East Hull Harrier vest. The 177, Murray Gordon, unattached, so he isn't an East Hull Harrier. 423, we have a Hull Springhead. Unfortunately, I can't give him a name. Our numbering system seems to be a little bit up the spout this morning. 217 from Hornsey Harriers, Michael Jones. Keep going, Michael, you're doing well. A lady there, number 47, Leslie Bays, Scarborough Harriers. Coming into shot now, 193. Tim Blewett, unattached. .274. Stuart Wadsworth, a Fenner's Flyer. Quite a group there. A lady runner there, number 33. Susan Yardley from Hartlepool, Burn Road. Once again, she's come a long way today. Wonder what weather's like in Hartlepool. Can't be much worse than this. The runners will now be really feeling the effects. Glen Hood there, blowing there for City of Hull. Two more leading ladies going extremely well. It's a very hard pull up here. It's been about a mile now of uphill running into a headwind. .181 there, just coming into camera shot, we have not Peter Martin, sorry, my apologies, someone called D. McNeil, unattached. Dave Ray, I recognise him from work. And an East Hall runner there, 425. Sorry, even though he's got a fancy hat on, can't give him a name. I don't have any names for the 400 runners. Number 77, lady going through, camera shot there. We see Kerry Murphy, unattached.
This is the new part of the course now, it seems.
This is the Humberside County Council Roadworks, making a splendid job. Poll tax money being very well spent, I'm sure. 352, East Hall Harrier lad there going through, and 352's Graham Havercroft. The rain seems to have just come back slightly with us. It's just a light shower now. The runners won't object to that at all. To keep them cool, although it's not exactly a hot day. 441 there. Unfortunately, I can't give you his name. We've got a lot of 400 runners. I don't know whether they're late entrants, but they're not on my official list. Number 171 coming into shot here. We have an unattached runner, Stuart Buchan. And some Hull Springhead lads packing very well there. Number 264 I can spot Ian Kavanagh, Hull Springhead. Come on the Springhead lads, you're doing a good job there. Peter Kirk there from City of Hull, and number 356 giving us a cheery wave. 356 is Len Deakin, a Hornsey Harrier. 386 there in full shot. Dominic McManus, a White City Roadrunner. 444 there in shot. Once again, my apologies, can't give you a name. Lady runner there, number 36, and 36 we have Debbie France. Now Debbie should be, I think, the leading lady and quite possibly the favourite lady to win this particular race. Just coming into shot here is number 273. 273 is Don Clucas, yet another Fenner flyer. 258, we have Mike Vickers, City of Hull. And 326, once again with a City of Hull vest on, Neil Hewson. I run with the City of Hull, but I don't know Neil, unfortunately. 329, another City of Hull lad, Sean Lyons, one of the juniors coming through the ranks there. 265, a Hull Springhead, the Hull Springhead there fading into the distance. 437, City of Hull. 262, not wearing a Springhead vest. I recognise Phil Dewberry, known as the Hull Springhead Banger, not by me of course. 390 in shot there, Richard Winder, Hornsey Harriers. 290, Clive Fenby going very well, just coming into shot now. Clive's having a very, very good season, running as well as he's run in a long time. Here we have Peter Chapman, one of the senior runners now from the City of Hull Club. Peter will be looking for a very fast time. Recently come back from injury, but once again running very, very well indeed. I lost a few pounds to Peter over the years. Number 323, just coming into shot there. 323 is not down on my list of runners. It starts with 324 Robert Pratt, whoever Robert Pratt may be. Ray Cox there, running up for the City of Hull, doing very well. He'll be very pleased to be ahead of Pete Chapman. Pete will want him in his sights very shortly. .391 for Hull Springhead there is Mark Simpson, running very, very well. 442, I can't identify for you unfortunately. Who was it?
Chris Wilson, Hornsey Harriers.
Chris Wilson of Hornsey Harriers, I've just been informed. We've now just turned onto Kemp Road. We've been approximately 19 minutes into the race. The camera view, we just turned onto Tranby Lane. Phil is really steaming along. One of the veteran runners with the City of Hull, and a very fine runner too. Sporting a very nutty pair of white gloves. That's probably the secret of his very fast running. I must buy a pair. He's absolutely on his own. He hasn't got a person near him. It's just like a training run for Phil, but I don't think he'll mind that. And here we have 393. We've got Ian Brewer from East Hull Harriers. Phil Groves will have Ian in his sights. If Phil could catch Ian, that would certainly be a feather in his cap, but Ian looks to be going extremely well. Now here we have on the side, I don't think he's participating in the race, but 355, who certainly is participating in the race, is David Nee of Hartlepool Burn Road. I don't know David, but he's certainly having a very fine run. We've now got a very large gap. We're of course at the front end of the course here. Into camera shot now, we have John Matthews, City of Hull veteran, probably the favourite veteran to win this race. He's even shouting to his colleagues on the roadside on the marshals. John is having a tremendous season. Despite his age, he gets faster and faster. But the field, as you can well see now, is very, very well spread. Coming into camera shot now is number 394, is Dave Ottaway. So Dave is running. It was suggested he may have run the Monster Meet the previous day. I'm not sure whether that's correct or not. Dave was certainly one of the pre-race favourites, and certainly well up in the field. Paul Marlin just coming into view. Paul, in probably his second season with the City of Hull, and running extremely well. He'll be delighted to be ahead of Dave Ottaway at this particular stage. It'll be interesting to see if he can hold his position to the finish line. Andy Lyons, who's now striding away, and he's got this race well in the bag. We're round about the 5 mile mark now. We're approximately 22 minutes into the race, and he's got a lead. I should think it must be quarter of a mile lead probably on the second place person, who's Paul Marlin. Third place we have Dave Ottaway, and in fourth position we had John Matthews. I think in fifth spot was David Nee of Hartlepool Burn Road. Mark now, and Andy Lyons with a clear and totally unassailable lead. It's going to take something miraculous now if anyone is going to get within spitting distance of Andy. He's having a very, very fine run. There isn't another runner in sight. He's probably 100 yards past the 5 mile mark now, and no one else in sight. With round about a mile to go, and it's downhill, it's a backwind, there is no way that Andy Lyons is going to be caught. He's coming home, he's looking as fresh now as when he started the race. And here we are now at the finishing funnel. Andy Lyons, a clear winner, coming in number 328, a fantastic run. He's totally on his own. .30.38. Is
that official?
Well,
it's good as. His watch, I don't know. I'll check for you. About a minute's distance.
Here now, oh, a tremendous finish! A tremendous finish for second spot, and it's neck and neck. I don't know who's got that one. It looked to be about a dead heat between Paul Marling and Dave Ottaway. What a tremendous finish. I don't know how they're going to split those two. They must give them a dead heat. They seem to be absolutely neck and neck going over the line. From my position at the commentary here, I wasn't absolutely in line with the finish, but I certainly couldn't split them.
I'd go for Dave.
In fact, I've just been told that Dave Ottaway, we think, got it by the breadth of a shirt. That's very bad luck on the City of Hull lad, Paul Marling. He would really have liked to have taken the scalp of Dave Ottaway, but congratulations, Dave Ottaway. Second position, a very fine run. And here we have in fourth spot, we have John Matthews from the City of Hull, absolutely on his own, the first veteran home, a tremendous run by John Matthews. He just gets better and better. And here we are in fifth spot, number 355. We have David Nee from Hartlepool Burn Road. A good run by David. The time for the winner was 30 minutes, 38 seconds. Yet another fine run by Andy Lyons. What a tremendous future this lad must have. Coming in now for East Hall Harriers, number 393, Ian Brewer. Yet another fine, consistent run from Ian. And Phil Groves now coming into shot from City of Hull. A very fine run by Phil Groves. Well done, he'll be pleased to finish that. It must be the white gloves that's done it for him. But the field is very well spread. We seem to have got a long gap now to the next runner home. And here we have the next runner coming in. And it's Chris Wilson from Hornsey Harriers. Well done, Chris. Another fine run. In view of the conditions today, these are some pretty fast times, because the wind really is very, very strong. First one in now for Hull Springhead. We have number 391, Mark Simpson. Well done, Mark, another fine run. He looks extremely pleased to finish. Here we are, ripple of applause announcing the next runner coming in, and they're starting to come in a little bit thicker and faster now. Number 382 coming in now is Peter James from Tadcaster Harriers, followed by number 446 from City of Hull, Ray Cox. A fine run by Ray. He'll be very, very pleased with that one. He's beaten a lot of his rivals today. Well done, Ray.
Did you set your watch going?
No, I forgot. Sorry, just having a quiet chat with the car driver here. The wind is absolutely getting up now to gale force. You can probably see from the way the barriers are being blown. Now coming in here, 323, we have, don't know, sorry if he's not on my list, Peter Chapman from City of Hull, 262, Phil Dewberry from Hull Springhead Harriers. A fine run by those two. Peter Chapman will be very pleased with that run. Coming in now, another City of Hull lad, number 437. Once again, apologies, can't put any names on the 400 runners. Richard Winder, number 390, coming in for Hornsey Harriers. Fine run by Richard. Clive Fenby coming in for City of Hull. A very, very fine run by Clive. Yet another good run for Clive. Another runner who gets better and better.
Off too good, Hornsey Harriers.
Hornsey Harriers, number 292. We've got Ralph Toogood. Well done, Ralph, a fine run. Take yourself a well-earned rest. Andy Corley now coming in, number 172. Well done, Andy. One of our unattached runners. In fact, he's the first unattached runner. 265, Hull Springhead. Keith McNee, another fine run. 329, City of Hull coming in, Sean Lyons. Well done, Sean. 258, Mike Vickers, City of Hull. 368, we have Stephen Morris, Hull Springhead. Coming in thick and fast now, I won't be able to get them all. Colin LG 444. The first lady home, number 36, we have Debbie Franz, Hull Achilles. Well done, Debbie. That was a tremendous performance under very, very difficult conditions. Here we have a bit of a sprint finish coming in again. And oh, on the line, 356 just gets it on the line. Number 356 is Len Deakin of Hornsey Harriers. And Martin Bryce was the person he pipped at the post there.
In the blue bag, you'll see a brown envelope. And it's got a bill with it.
Didn't.
I've paid it, so if you can...
So it was a good win then. Here we have coming in now 291 from City of Hull, Peter Kirk, a good fine run. Number 350 just coming over the finishing line there, Nick Goodman from East Hull Harriers. 293 Hull Springhead, 268 Hull Springhead. 192 just coming over the finishing line now, Adam Wright, an unattached runner. 426 coming home, I can't give you a name there, but it's another fine run. 326 from City of Hull, we have Neil Hewson, a fine, another lady, second lady home. Number 32 is Jean Lorden from Edinburgh Woolen Mill. I don't know if it's the shop or the place. Coming home now, Hull Springhead. Nid Valley runner there, number 205. And number 205 is Robert Moore. Well done, Robert. Probably known to his friends as Bob. Here we have a Hull Springhead runner coming in now. 264. And this is Ian Kavanagh, Hull Springhead. Well done, Ian, a fine run. You're pleased not to go round again. 271 just coming into the finish now. 271 is Peter Northedge from Team Plaxton. That must be from Scarborough way. This looks like an East Hull vest coming home. Number 352, it's Graham Havercroft, East Hull Harriers, followed closer by 383. And 383 is David Roberts, once again Team Plaxton. Two Team Plaxton runners there very close together. It must be Team Tactics. 171 just coming over the finishing line. I think we've got an unattached runner. It's Stuart Buchan. And the Hull Springhead who looks very happy to finish, 365. 365 is David Curtis, followed closer by 263, another Hull Springhead runner, and that is Robert Jordan, followed by 449 I can't identify, 261, Tony Arridge, Hull Springhead, 392 going through yellow vest, 297, 211, I recognise that as a former City of Hull, Chris Wood, 441 I can't identify, well done from the Woodford Running Club. East Hull Harrier 353, followed by 181 chasing him into the line. 353 was Andrew Stewart from East Hull. Well done, Andrew. 427 just coming into shot now. I can't identify, unfortunately I don't have the names. Likewise with the blue vested runner 438. Clutching his locker key. 252 coming over the finishing line now is Graham Hawkins from Bridlington Roadrunners. And an East Hull lad now, complete with smart hat, number 425. I'm sorry I can't identify you, but well run anyway. Coming in now 357, and the third lady home, number 71. And number 71 is Julia Lindley, an unattached runner. Well done, Julia. Number 380, just coming over the finishing line now, is Terry Wood from Pocklington Runners, followed by 448 and 387 from White City. 387 is Stephen Peacock. 259 from East Hull. I recognise this face from several races that I've competed in with. Peter Taylor from East Hull. Sorry, Peter, I couldn't remember your name there. David Ray from Humberside Tech Services, and he's very pleased to finish. You've got to go round again, David. He's just beat number 191 and 197's chased him in. 389 coming over the finishing line now. Philip Pickering, a Fenner's Flyer. Talking of Fenner's Flyers, here's number 220 Glenn Hood from City of Hull. Was that 275 who went through? Shot if it was Leonard Wardale, also from Fenner Flyers. Number 283, looking very happy to finish, is Andrew Slater, an unattached runner. Maybe he ought to be joining one of the running clubs. He looks a useful lad. Now here's a problem, number 422. He must have had a ripping time. I can't give you a name. 193 and 450 going over. 193 is Tim Blewett, an unattached runner. And here's another lady home, number 40. She's Julie Grice from Hull Springhead. Well done, Julie, a very, very fine run. Coming home now, number 295 from Pocklington. 295 is Keith Hawksworth, followed by 186. 186 is Stephen Nolan, an unattached runner again.
You want to do a wind up now and just repeat first 3 home sort of thing.
Yeah.
And then if you want to finish your sort of commentary then. All right.
Yeah.
Just coming in now and...
Yeah. Well, this is it now. We're getting round to the tail end of the race coming in. Just to recap, the winner of the race in 30:38 in a very, very fine solo run. He led from the gun to the tape, Andy Lyons, with a tremendous victory. In second spot, in a very, very close second place finish, was Dave Ottaway from East Hull Harriers, and by the thickness of the best, he beat Paul Marlin, the City of Hull runner. Paul will be extremely disappointed not to have taken the scalp of Dave Ottaway, but congratulations, Dave, another very fine run. This is now bringing to the close the Haltemprice 10k, and the runners now, the final few runners coming over the line.
I never saw him go, because I was going to suggest that it's right. Sorry? Electrifying finish. What, is there a race now? Yeah, 10k. I'll go in. Well, he looks like he could be. He's sheltering. Yes, you did. You're putting your rally flash there, I have. Both of the Southampton. It's Steve Ball. 10k series. I won 2 and 3rd on the lot. A couple of behind them. There's bound to be something. I'm just going to leave you on. I don't know anything about it. It used to be around 10 in read of the call. Yeah, lovely weather today. I'll see you later. Look at it. Yeah. Did you find it easy to use, Dave? Did you find it easy? Can you just see how many's come in by any chance? Please. A few more yards, you get to make your efforts. There we are. Coming in again?
So, about 2 an hour in. Must be very, very close to 150 in total.
Was there?
Yeah.
I thought it should have been 250.
Well, oh no, there will be more. Sorry for all the 400s. Yes, there will be a lot more. I've got any 400s.
So they did eat.
400 numbers. So I made 100 and...
Go and get a drink.
150 something. Plus all the 400s.
See anybody who can give us a starting figure.
Well done. That's it, you're halfway.
Can you sort the feed out now, then? Feed that on. Has that been running? No. When you took it away at half time? You took it away to refund it? I've been away with it. No? No. Andrew? I walked away. No, it's running on. How many more to come in though? Eh? How many more to come in? I don't know. I really don't know. White t-shirts, where are they? Good want to try and get it on the train on this day. Can you just hold this over this camera a minute, guys? Just go and have a
yes, yeah, okay. Yeah.
Matt, yeah, I'm going down to Sports Centre. Does he want to take his gear down?
I think
Do you want to pack up? Or?
I've not. Well, see, the thing is, what do you do at this stage? Do you wait for the last runner in?
Well, he's just said you want to turn round so we can go back to Sports Centre.
Aye. Well, I think obviously this is still running.
Are we on?
We probably are. It'll give them a good laugh when they watch the replay. Well done. Do you want to go around again? Well done, good run.
Okay. Well, thanks very much.
Well, 8217.
That was a race to the line, wasn't it, that one?
Yeah. 194.
I think he's got to run around the course. He's got to round the last few up to get to move it faster. Yeah.
78.
That's into the first lap. At least they're warmer than we are. Yeah.